Ma'am, we are good to go.
Great. Welcome and good evening, everyone. Welcome to the third quiz in the second edition of the CHC Heritage Quiz Series for schools. At CHC, that's the Calcutta Heritage Collective, everybody's raison d'etre is passion. Passion for architectural heritage, passion not just for architecture here, everywhere, but something that is all inclusive. Passion for the heritage that is associated with our history, personality, sports, events, culture, food, so much more. And our idea of starting this quiz was to inculcate a little of that passion in students, to make them not just look, not just read, but to think about edifices, crumbling or otherwise, about people long forgotten, heroes of our struggle for freedom, our scientific advances, incidents. And even if we're successful to a tiny degree in making students a little more aware, you've helped us to succeed in our mission for this quiz. So please keep looking, keep noticing, appreciate our heritage. You're the keepers of it for the future. Okay, we have today two schools, both of who were here last year. Akshar, new faces, and I think most of them. And also Indus Valley World School. Indus Valley were the runners-up last time. So both of you have a terrific quiz. Please play fair. Let's have fun. Let this be a clean, good quiz. I'm going to call out the names of the team members. Kesha Jasani, she's from class 8, that's Akshar. Anushtup Ghosh, class 9, Akshar. And Simran Sadwani brings up the team for Akshar, a student of class 8. Indus Valley World School, we have Indrakshi Ghosh from class 8, Riddhi Ghosh, class 9, Ogdeep Chakraborty, class 9. I hope you can see their names on screen. I hope all of you enjoy the quiz. Please have fun, as much fun as we've had putting this together. Now, I'll quickly go through the rules. Shamana, maybe we could have that on screen. There are going to be 6 questions each in 6 rounds. 2 of these rounds will be audiovisual rounds. And the first 3 rounds will move in a certain direction. We go generally alphabetically, so we'll start with Akshar. And the next 3 rounds are going to move in the other direction. There are 10 points each, both for direct questions and bonuses. And please take a try. There are no negative marks. So just throw your answers at us. However way off the mark they are, we'll enjoy that. That's what helps you to become good guessers. And there are 20 seconds for each direct question. As soon as it passes, no further time, please answer immediately. Only, this one is important, only the first answer that we hear clearly will be taken into account. So please be clear. Don't tell us later that, no, that's not what I said. Be clear. We will only take the first answer. Don't give the second answer, the right answer, after you've given a wrong answer. You've all heard about the rules about forming your own WhatsApp group, but please, no Google. I repeat, no Google. Let's be fair, let's be clean. The final scores will be provisional until a video review is carried out. So the official score will be announced a day after the quiz. Hopefully, no team will be disqualified for resorting to unfair practices. We need to see you up to the waist at all times. Face, 2 hands, torso. Please follow that rule. And before we get into the quiz proper, a big shout out to Neeta Bajoria. She's the name behind Gift a Library. She's passionate about educating people, about spreading education. And she's also the writer behind the Urban Chronicles series. Neeta, a big thank you for giving the prizes for schools for both the prelims and the final round. And also a big thank you to Link for agreeing to give prizes to every participant, both in the prelims and in the finals. I'm Oindrilla Dutt, and joining me today, this is a real pleasure for me, is a debut on this quiz, the CHC Heritage Quiz Series for Schools, Sangeeta Dudhoria. I know all of you are going to help make this really delightful for her so that she keeps coming back. So let's start the quiz. I'm going to shoot first. We start with Akshar. Let's go, Shamanai. The first question, Akshar, I hope you're listening. This riverside town dates back to 1673 and did not gain independence in 1947, becoming a part of India only after a referendum in 1950. Which town are we talking about? Quite easy, actually. Didn't gain independence in 1947, obviously one of our colonial towns, became a part of India only after referendum in 1950. Which town are we talking about? Your time's almost up. Take a guess, Akshar.
Chandannagar.
Excellent. Don't wait till the last minute. Say it. That was Kesha Jasani from Akshar getting 10 value points for Akshar. And by the way, we have the time flashing on the screen, but we also have our expert, Navpreet Arora, expert in many ways, the backbone along with others for CHC, a huge font of knowledge. So thanks for being here with us, Navpreet. Okay, next question. This one to Indus Valley. Listen closely. It was built in 2006 to celebrate a 2,550th year commemoration. It has a height of 130 feet. Where was it erected and what is it? And I'd like to remind you that today's quiz is for both. This entire series covers West Bengal and Sikkim. You're halfway through your time, Indus Valley. Take a guess. A statue to celebrate a 2,550th year commemoration. That should be a dead giveaway. Ivy?
Time's up.
Indus Valley, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to pass this to Akshar. Akshar, any guesses? You know, I'm going to give you a clue again. So I'm going back to Indus Valley. Indus Valley, this is for Sikkim. This relates to Sikkim. A statue to celebrate a 2,550th year commemoration. Can you take a guess? Where was it erected and what is it? Quickly. No? Okay, I'm back to Akshar. Akshar, do you want to go for a bonus on that? No, I'm sad that this has come back to me. This is the statue of the Sakyamuni Buddha at Ravangla, which was consecrated by His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. Obviously celebrates the Buddha's 2,550th year. Okay, question now to Akshar. Which famous Bengali writer's name was Tata? Famous Bengali writer, loved by children. That is a big clue. You're halfway through your time, Akshar. Take your guesses.
Rabindranath Tagore.
Sorry?
Rabindranath Tagore.
No, not Tagore. We'll pass on to Indus Valley. Do you want to take a guess? Somebody beloved of children. He wrote for children.
Ma'am, Shukumar Rai.
Absolutely, bang on, Indus Valley. I gave the clue in my question, children. So that is 10 points to Indus Valley. This was the founder, he was the founder of the Nonsense Club. I think we asked this the last time. The son of Upendra Kishore Roy and the father of Satyajit Ray. Okay, question now to Indus Valley. The Sundarbans, a World Heritage Site, is a biosphere reserve comprising the largest mangrove forests in the world. It has its very own deity to protect the people who have to survive in these tough conditions. Name the deity. There is a special deity that they worship.
Ma'am, Born Bibi.
Oh, excellent. Excellent, Indus Valley. Bon Bibi is right. That's the benevolent goddess who saves people from the tiger and other hazards. Bon Bibi. 10 points to Indus Valley. Okay. Question now. Next question, please, Shamanai. Yeah, question now to Akshar. Where in old Calcutta would you have found Buckingham House? Where in old Calcutta? Time's ticking. Try. Take a try. Akshar, go for it. No points are taken away for wrong answers. I'm afraid your time's up. I'm going to move to Indus Valley. Indus Valley, do you want to take a try?
Kuch Bihar Palace.
No, I said in Calcutta. Do you want to give it another shot? Quickly. No. Okay. Actually, this was on the site where Raj Bhavan stands. The Governor General used to reside there. So no points for this one. 2 questions coming back to me. I'm a little sad about that. Let's go to the next question. Indus Valley. This is situated at an altitude of 17,800 feet. It is named after Guru Padmasambhava, Guru Rinpoche, the founder of Tibetan Buddhism. He visited this in the 8th century. He visited this place. What is it? It's in Sikkim, obviously. It's something natural. No, I wouldn't say that what is it? I would ask you, what is the place? This is something that is natural. Take another try. I'm giving you this chance. I'll give you another 5 seconds. What is this place? It is a certain thing that he visited in Sikkim. No. I'm going to move on to Akshar. Akshar, do you want to take a chance? The name is the clue. Guru Rinpoche, Guru Padmasambhava. Have you heard of a place called Guru Dongma Lake? Very, very famous in Sikkim, one of the highest lakes in the world. I'm sorry you didn't get that. That is the end of the first round. I think, are we having the scores now? Yeah.
And are we having the scores or after in the 2 rounds?
Yeah, sure. You've written scores. That's why I
No,
said.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, first question in our second round for Akshar. It dates back to 1891. It has colorful stained glass work and was meant for people of all faiths from Shantiniketan and elsewhere. Anyone who has been to Shantiniketan has seen this. Name the building. Colorful stained glass, meant for people of all faiths to pray in. Those are the strong clues. Your time is almost up. Akshar? No, time up. Indus Valley, go for it. No? No one here has.
Nandalal Bose.
No. I'm talking about a building. Okay. We are going to not be able to give points for this. Please, everyone, look at the question. Listen to it, read it. It was clearly mentioned there, name the building. Nandalal Bose is an artist. This is actually Debendranath Tagore built this. It's called the Upasana Griho, the prayer hall. Very beautiful, stands near the entrance to Vishwabharati. This is like a landmark building there. Okay. Okay, let's have the next question. Low scoring round. This is Indus Valley that I'm talking to now. What I'm talking about now dates back to around 4,000 years, was used by the ancient Egyptians and Romans, was mentioned in ancient Sumer and in Ayurvedic texts, and is found in large quantities in Sikkim. This is part of our agricultural, natural food heritage. What is it? Listen to my question. It's part of our agricultural food heritage.
Ma'am, is it Indus Valley's direct?
This is Indus Valley's direct, yes.
Ma'am.
Is it cardamom?
Absolutely right. I am so happy about that answer. It is indeed the cardamom. You see it on hillsides. You can smell it as you go through Sikkim. And thanks to Sikkim, India is actually the second largest producer in the world after Guatemala. So that is 10 good points to Indus Valley. Buck up, Akshar. You can do it. I know you can give them a great chase. So let's go for your question. Simple one. When Wajid Ali Shah was deposed and brought to Calcutta, before he moved to what is now the residence GMs in Garden Reach, he was held captive at another location for 2 years. Where? Where was he held captive? It should be a fairly simple answer. Akshar, your time has started ticking. Even if you don't know the exact answer, take a guess. Where was Wajid Ali Shah kept before he moved to his residence, what became his residence in Calcutta, where the GMs of Southeastern Railway now sit? Yeah? Time up. Sorry. Were you giving an answer? No. Okay. That was not an answer being given. So let's move back to Akshar. Akshar?
Ma'am, Akshar's direct it was, so Indus Valley.
I'm so sorry. This was Akshar's direct. I'm so sorry. Indus Valley. No? Indus Valley?
Metia Bruce?
No, he would be kept captive at a certain place. Don't forget something, everybody. This is about heritage. It's about heritage buildings. So it's Fort William, where he was held captive. I think this one you could have guessed. Okay. Now, Indus Valley's direct. In the olden days, who or what did the English soldiers called shakaru? This was slang. Shakaru. What is the closest to it in our Indian Bengali language or Hindi, Hindustani? The English soldiers call them, hey, Chakaru. Who were they? Your time's up, Indus Valley. Okay, we're moving to Akshar. Akshar, do you want to try?
Is it a dog?
Is it a dog, did you ask? No, but you were on the right track, Simran. It was the lingo for chokra. You know, chakaru, chokra, young boy. But good guess. Okay. Now, this zoo has been receiving international acclaim on account of its hugely successful breeding program in captivity for snow leopards and red pandas. Name it. It is in West Bengal, just name the zoo. Time's ticking, Akshar.
Is it the Sikkim Zoo?
Sorry,
The Sikkim Zoo.
I can't hear you. I know you said something. Could you repeat that?
The Sikkim Zoo.
No, it's not in Sikkim. Think about snow leopards, red pandas being bred. Where would they be bred other than Sikkim?
And Darjeeling Zoo.
I will give it to
Darjeeling.
you. I will give it to you. It is the Darjeeling Zoo. It's called the Padmaja Naidu Himalayan Zoological Park in Darjeeling. And actually, without their efforts, sorry,
Ma'am, I'm from Indus Valley.
sorry, it is, you are from Indus Valley, yeah. It is the Darjeeling Zoo, and without the efforts of this zoo, the endangered species, both snow leopards and pandas, would be extinct very soon. So 10 points to Indus Valley, who are now on 40, I think. And the last question in this round goes to Indus Valley. Lake Kechapalri near Pelling is sacred to both Buddhists and Hindus. An age-old folklore associates a unique feature with the lake. What is that feature? There is a belief that a certain species of life does
Ma'am.
something at this lake. Yeah.
Ma'am, no leaves fall over there.
Excellent. Bang on. Ogni, bang on. It is believed that the birds pick up the leaves that are on the lake to keep it clean. So that's another 10 points. And we are going to have the scores, but that's Indus Valley on 50 and Akshar still on 10, I think. Let's have the scores. Yeah. Akshar, 10 for you, 10 in the first round, and Indus Valley, 20 in the first round, 30 in the second round, 50. And I'm getting into the audiovisual round, my last round. Please back up, pull up your socks, everybody. Just answer at will, take a try. Don't just remain silent. Let's go. Okay, the original one, built in 1599, was destroyed by Shah Jahan in 1640. This one, dedicated to Our Lady of the Rosary, came up in 1660. Name the building. Your time's ticking. Akshar. This should be a real sitter. You can see the building. It's obviously a church. Your
St.
time-
Paul's Cathedral.
Oh, Simran, you think that looks like St. Paul's Cathedral? No, it isn't. Okay, let's go to Indus Valley. Indus Valley, you want to take a try? Which famous church could it be? Remember, we're talking about heritage all over these two states. No attempt? Have you heard of a place called Bandel, the famous Bandel Church? It was built by the Portuguese, and this church incorporates the keystone of the original church. Okay, Indus Valley, this one is for you. I really thought that would be a sitter. You're going to see a clip here. Okay, just identify that dance form. Indus Valley, intrinsic to West Bengal from the
Ronpa
Bankura.
dance.
Sorry?
Ronpa dance.
Absolutely right. Ronpa, which is rooted in martial arts and comes from the Bankura area. Excellent 10 points, Indus Valley. Excellent. Okay, let's go to the next question. What are these ruins? This heritage site dates back to 1670, obviously in Sikkim. Just name the place. Historic place, has magnificent views of the Kanchenjunga. No? Akshar, your time's up. Let's go to Indus Valley. Indus Valley.
Ma'am, Rabdense.
Yes, it is Rabdense, the second capital of Sikkim till 1814. That is great going, Indus Valley. You're really picking up points there in this round. And now it's your direct. Where in Kolkata will you find this memorial? If you look closely, there's something written on it, not the place, but where would you find this? I'll tell you what it is if you don't know it. Okay, your time's up, Indus Valley. You didn't take a try. Akshar, do you want to take a try? Come on, Akshar. So many places in Calcutta that you can name, so many areas. No, obviously not. Okay, that is in College Square, the Bengali War Memorial for World War II, and that for World War I, I'm sorry. And that is why it's so important to look around when you're passing an area, because a lot of what I'm asking, a lot of you may have seen. You need to just observe, understand, and process the information. Okay, next question. This one is to Akshar. You're going to hear a clip of a song. The singer was born in 1941. You can play the song. Shamanai.
I looked up from my book. I thought, I am a cathedral in the shadows of Stephen. I am a cathedral.
Okay, that singer was born in 1941, studied in Victoria Boys School in Kurseong, moved to Calcutta, and then left for England with his family in 1954. He became a household name with just one creative effort. Who was he? Akshar. World famous, even today. Come on, Akshar. No negative points. Oh, your time's up. I'm going to move to Indus Valley. Indus Valley, do you want to take a try?
I'm Cliff Richard.
You know, that's a really good answer, but it wasn't Cliff Richard. That is somebody called Peter Sarsted. Have you heard of a song called Where Do You Go to My Lovely? He created a cult following with this song. It's meant to be all about Sophia Loren. He became world famous, and he was an Anglo-Indian who studied here, who was born here. That brings us to the last question of my rounds. So let's have this on screen. Come on, Indus Valley, please answer this. The structure.
Rashomon, sir.
Ah, excellent. Thank you so much for answering it. And that is in the capital, Bishnupur, which was the capital of the mighty Malla kings, who were also patrons of the arts. And I think Indus Valley has scored 30 in this round, which would take them up to 80. Let's take a look at the scores. Akshar still on 10. Akshar, there are 3 rounds for you to catch up. You can do it. Give them a good chase. Indus Valley going strong again on 80 after 3 rounds. And now we're going to hand this over to Sangeeta. Please make this encouraging for her. Answer her questions. Don't let them come back to her. She's not going to come back to quiz with you again then. Over to you, Sangeeta.
Ma'am, you are muted.
Sangeeta, you're muted.
Thank you, Oindrilla, for handing it over. Hi, I'm Sangeeta Dudhoria. I will be taking you through the next 3 rounds. So let's have fun and attempt to answer as there is no negative points. I begin my rounds in the other direction with Indus Valley World School. Hope I'm audible.
Yeah, you are.
So let's begin with my first question of the first round. The Nizamat Imambara, widely considered the largest in the world, was built by Nawabs of Bengal in 1740. Where in Bengal is it located? IBWS.
Murshidabad.
Murshidabad.
Absolutely right. My next question for Akshar. Prince Ghulam Muhammad Shah, the youngest son of Tipu Sultan, built 2 identical mosques in memory of his father. Where in Kolkata are they located?
Toligant.
Yes. The next one? One is in Toliganj. Where is the other? Identical mosque. Come on, Akshar, you can. Your time's up. IBWS, do you want to give it a try?
Anwar Shah Road.
Sorry?
Anwar Shah Road.
No, that was the answer given by Akshar already, Toliganj. I want, where's the other one? The second identical one. So time's up for IBWS also. I'll give 5 marks to Akshar. One is in Toliganj, the other one is in Dharamtala. My next question is for IBWS. In 1916, a Jewish settler from Baghdad set up this iconic bakery in the Sir Stuart Hogg Market of the then white town of Calcutta.
Ma'am, Nahum.
Nahoms.
Absolutely right. A must visit for everyone who goes to Newmarket. Till date, the store operates at the same location. Even its teakwood furniture, old-fashioned glass displays, and flooring haven't changed since the time the store started its operations. Well done, IBWS. We move to Akshar. Very recently, 3 iconic city restaurants were awarded Heritage Blue plaques by Intact. Trinkas and Mocambo are 2 of them. Which is the third?
Ma'am, Peter Cat.
No, try again.
Ma'am, we should move to Indus Valley, I think.
Yes, okay. IBWS?
Ma'am, quality.
Absolutely right. They were awarded for signature dishes that have retained their authentic taste over many decades. So it's a direct question to IBWS. Raja Ram Mohan Roy initiated a new faith, Nirakar. Prayers were composed
I think she's facing some issues, network issues.
Okay, let's just.
Why don't you take over?
Sure, sure. The questions are there. Raja Ram Mohan Roy initiated a new faith, Nirakar Brahma. The prayers were composed in a classical style of music. Later, Brahmo Samaj also adopted this style of music for their prayers. Which classical style of music was this? Your question? Is that Ivy? Your question?
Brahmo Sangeet.
Brahmo Sangeet.
No, no. Classical style of music. Sangeeta, if you're back, tell me. Classical style of music, we'll move to the next, to Akshar.
Sangeeta ji, you're muted.
Sangeeta, you back?
Hindustani music.
It's Drupad, as far as I know. Sangeeta could, yeah, it is Drupad. Sangeeta, are you there? Yeah, you're muted. Sangeeta, you're muted. Nobody got points for that question.
Oh, even Akshar didn't.
No, no, no.
It is the oldest style of Hindustani vocal music, Drupad. Now, a direct question for after which district is the famous terracotta horse of Bengal popularly known?
Bakura.
Yes, absolutely right. Bakura horse. There's a village called Pachmura in Bakura, which is famous for this. Shamunoi, now round 6.
Ma'am, that was your first round, right? So
Yes.
round 5.
Second round. Oh, round 5. Okay.
Start with Indus Valley again.
Yes, Indus Valley. British planters forced farmers to sow nothing else but a particular commodity. They rose up in revolt, which formed the setting of a famous play by Dinabandhu Mitra. Which revolt am I talking about?
Ma'am, Indigo Revolt.
Indigo Revolt.
Very good answer. Very, very good answer. It's popularly known as Neel Bidroha. Gandhiji adopted this as the non-violent freedom movement of India much later. So next question coming up for Akshar. Which was the last agitation by Netaji in Calcutta? Akshar? Akshar, try. Time's up. Goes to IBWS.
Ma'am, time's up.
Unfortunately, the question has come back to me. Removal of the Holwell monument from Dalhousie Square. It was placed in the graveyard of St. John's Church. We move on to question number 3. It's a direct for IBWS. Towards the middle of the 19th century, William Coates Blackyer, a city magistrate, introduced specialized professionals to systematize policing in Calcutta. What was it? Systematize policing in Calcutta. What was it?
Ma'am, you should pass to Akshar.
Time's up, yeah.
It's passed to Akshar.
Ma'am, is it Kolkata Police Force?
No. A network of spies and informers. It still exists. So now it's a direct question to Akshar. Nawab Wazid Ali Shah of Awadh was deposed by Britishers. He then settled in Metiabruz. What did his chef add to the Awadhi biryani that is now an integral part of Calcutta biryani?
Ma'am, potato.
Absolutely right. This was a very, very quick answer. My next question is a direct to IBWS. Duba was introduced Chepte a few years later. What are they? Come on, IBWS. Time's up, IBWS.
Ma'am,
Question moves. Okay, you're giving it quickly.
ma'am, coin
Indra.
system.
Yes, it was a coin. They were all made in copper. But coins from where?
Sikkim.
Yes, but you were very late in answering, but I will give you the points for this. My next question is for Akshar. What are Tala, Susira, and Avandhya?
Ma'am, music.
Music. Complete the answer. Music.
Ma'am, music style. A type of music.
Instruments.
No.
Ma'am, it's
No.
a musical instrument.
Yes, it's a musical instrument. You are right, Simran, there. So now I move to my audio-visual round, which is the last round of the quiz today.
Ma'am, should we share the score once?
Yes, we can. Akshar is at 45, Indus Valley at 130. Anything can happen. Akshar, please pull up your socks. We are moving to my last round of audio visual. Akshar, buck up.
And we start with Indus Valley again.
Yes, Indus Valley. It's your direct Indus Valley. Where is this beautiful structure and what is it called? It is in Calcutta.
The structure is in Eden Gardens, ma'am.
You're absolutely right, but what is it called?
Ma'am, time's up.
Akshar, you want to give it a try?
Ma'am, time's up.
It's one of a kind. It's bandstand in Eden Gardens. I have a special connect to this place. My father used to take me every evening.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, we'll
Yes.
be getting 5 marks for this question, ma'am. I just said so will we be getting 5 marks for the answer, ma'am.
Yes, I will give you 5 marks. But I was looking at bandstand. But I will give you 5 marks.
Okay,
5 points. My next question coming up for Akshar.
I think we lost Sangeeta ma'am once again.
Okay, doesn't matter. Carry on. I think it's Akshar's question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, go. Start the timer. In fact, it should be 10 seconds gone by now because we started late. Akshar,
Ma'am, Radha Madhav Mandir.
Sangeeta, are you back?
Ma'am, I think we have to pass to IVW.
Yeah, we will. I was just checking.
Anushka, I was answering, I think.
Actually, your time is up.
Ma'am,
And
I
please-
answered.
Oh, you answered?
No,
Yes,
that was,
ma'am, Radha
yeah.
Madhav Mandir.
Ma'am, we have to pass to IVW.
Yeah. Passing on to Indus Valley. That's not the answer. Sorry. Indus Valley. Quickly. I think when it's the second time.
We
Sorry?
don't give time, yeah.
Will it be Char Bangla Temple?
Absolutely right.
Absolutely, yeah.
Char
Char Bangla.
Temple.
Sorry. You are back, Sangeeta.
I don't know what's happening. It was made by Rani Bhavani of Nator. It has a unique architecture, Char Bangla, that means 4 houses with a central courtyard. My next question for IVWS. Identify the palace.
Time up for them.
So question moves to Akshar.
Is it Hazardwari?
No, afraid not. It is Duple Palace in Chandarnagar. The former governor of Chandarnagar currently houses a museum with Anglo-French antiques. Next question is a direct for Akshar. What are these and where did they originate from?
Ma'am, just a second. I have to repeat it again. Just.
Show the slide.
Ma'am, just a second.
I think
Show that slide, Shamunai.
there's a slight technical glitch. He'll do it right away. Shabana, is there a major glitch? Are you there, Shamunna? Has he got disconnected? No, you're there. Shamunna? Yeah.
So it was a direct question for Akshar. What are these and where did they originate from?
I think from Chandranagar.
No, that's not the right answer. So IBWS, go for it.
These are Kalighat Pathas.
It's Pottochitro.
No, afraid not. These are called Dashavatar cards, also called Ganjifa from Bishnupur. It's a very complicated card game played with 120 cards. And now there are very few families who are making these. These are all hand painted.
Lovely question and good for you to know.
Direct coming up for IBWS. Identify the ruins. Where is it situated? Very close to Calcutta. It's 1 hour away from Calcutta.
Ma'am, it's situated in Bardhaman.
No, not right. It moves to Akshar. You want to give it a try?
Shantiniketan.
Ma'am,
No,
Murshidabad.
afraid not. No, it's Chandraketu Garh. You know, it's 1 hour away from Calcutta, and this had been a center of civilization from 4th century BC. It's so close to Calcutta.
Sangeeta, may I
Yes.
just add one thing to that? It's the oldest ruins. There's not much left, but these are ostensibly the oldest ruins that have already been unearthed in West Bengal.
So here comes my last question and last question of today's quiz. It's a direct for Akshar. This breed is found in Sikkim and Darjeeling. The most common coat color found is gray or bay colored. What is the name of this species?
Cerebrate.
Sorry?
Cerebrate.
Ma'am, mule.
No.
Time's up.
So the question moves to IBWS.
Is it the Bhutia horse?
Absolutely right. Bang on, IBWS. So can we have the final score, Shamanoi? Indus Valley World School at 155, Akshar at 45. Congratulations to both teams and cheers to the winning team, Indus Valley World School. Congratulations. You've done very well. Hope you all enjoyed today's quiz. Have you all enjoyed today's quiz? All of you? You all can unmute yourselves.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Idea behind doing this quiz is we at CHC want to instill pride in Gen Next, you children, to value the varied cultural and architectural heritage that our country has. We hope you will visit these sites with your family and friends and gather more information about these sites. Thank you. I want to thank our sponsors Link and Neeta Bajoria once again. I want to thank Oindrilla, Shamanoi, Navpreet. And I want to inform our next quiz is on 2nd of October. It will be St. Xavier's versus the Heritage School. Please log on and vote.
I think
Yeah,
she's
she's
got
there.
stuck. She's got stuck, but I know she wanted to say that this quiz is on live on YouTube, and it will remain on our Calcutta Heritage Collective YouTube site. And we also hope to upload it on the Calcutta Heritage Collective Facebook page. Please tell your friends, your family, everyone to catch it. And like she said, please look with your hearts, not just with your eyes, to keep heritage alive, to appreciate it. Thank you so much on her behalf, on mine, for doing this. We've enjoyed it. I just wish fewer questions had come back to us. Thank you so much. Napreet, Shamanoi, Sangeeta, I know you're not there, but thank you for being here on this quiz with me. Mukul, who's a huge, huge encouragement always, and the CHC team. Thanks so much. Please join us on the 2nd, same time.